What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to another video on our channel. Air has been the fastest mode of travel and most preferred as well for over a century now. According to International Air Transport Association IATA, in 2021, the number of airline flights worldwide is estimated to be 22.2 million, and in post-COVID 2020, it was recorded to be 40.3 million. If you're interested in planes and their speed and aerodynamics, this article is for you. Here, we'll present to you the top 5 fastest planes in the world. Number 5. Bell X-2 Starbuster. Bell X-2 was a rocket-powered X-plane research aircraft specifically built to investigate the aerodynamic problems in the Mach 2 to 3 range. It was built cooperatively by Bell Aircraft Corporation in 1945. Its length was recorded to be 37 feet 10 inches, height 11 feet 10 inches, and gross weight of 11,299 kilograms. Bell X-2 was developed in efforts to surpass the speed and altitude obtained by X-1 series research aircrafts. The main problem was to control the temperature of the engines that rose with the increasing Mach speed and altitude and got the plane out of control. In 1956, Captains Ivan C. Kinchelow and Milburn G. Apt made an attempt to expand the previously obtained speed and altitudes, and Kinchelow became the first pilot ever to cross Mach 3 plus speed at 100,000 feet altitude. But the problem occurred when the pilot Milburn G. Apt took a sharp turn, which eventually resulted in the plane crash. With this tragic accident, the X-2 program was brought to a halt, but it's still named as one of the fastest planes in the world. Number 4. Mikoyan MiG-25 Foxbat. Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-25 is a supersonic reconnaissance aircraft that was built during the Cold War by Soviet Union's Mikoyan Gurevich Bureau to intercept American aircraft. Its first flight was in 1964, but was officially introduced in 1970. Although MiG-25 was capable of reaching Mach 3.2 plus and altitudes of 89,000 feet, its speed was limited to 3.82 to prevent the engine from overheating and causing any casualties. MiG-25 to this date is one of the fastest flying military aircraft and is still in limited service for several export customers. It has a length of 78 feet 2 inches, a height of 20 feet, and a gross weight of 80,954 kilograms. It's a symbol of the Cold War and also has the honor of being the last plane designed by Mikhail Gurevich before his retirement. Number 3. Lockheed YF-12 Archangel 12. The Lockheed YF-12 is one of the fastest American aircraft with a Mach speed of 3.35, designed and manufactured by an American aerospace company named Lockheed Corporation during the late 1950s and early 1960s. During the 1960s, the YF-12 underwent flight evaluations by the USAF, but its operational use was postponed due to the Vietnam War and other pressing matters. Like the Mikoyan MiG-25, it was also developed to intercept Soviet bombers carrying nuclear weapons during the Cold War. It set world records of speed and altitude of over 3,200 kilometers an hour and 80,000 feet respectively, which was later surpassed by the aircraft of similar family SR-71 Blackbird. It's the world's largest, heaviest, and fastest crewed interceptor. It has a length of 101 feet and 8 inches, a height of 18 feet and 6 inches, and a gross weight of 56,200 kilograms. Following its retirement by USAF, it served as a research aircraft for NASA for some time, which used it to develop several significant improvements in control for future supersonic aircraft. Number 2. Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird is a long-range, high-altitude, Mach top speed recorded of 3.3 American aircraft. It was designed and manufactured by the American aerospace company Lockheed Corporation. It was developed as part of Black Project from the Lockheed A-12 reconnaissance aircraft during the 1960s by Lockheed Skunk Works Division and entered service in 1966. Its shape was also based on that of YF-12, but it was both longer and heavier than YF-12, which allowed it to hold more fuel as well as a 2-seat cockpit. It was initially decided to be a bomber variant of YF-12, but shortly after, the program solely focused on reconnaissance. For the role of reconnaissance, the equipments installed were signals intelligence, side-looking airborne radar, and a camera. During aerial reconnaissance missions, SR-71 recorded speeds and altitudes of 3.3 and 85,000 feet respectively. It had a length of 107 feet and 5 inches, a height of 18 feet and 6 inches, and a gross weight of 68,946 kilograms. It was operated by both the USAF and NASA. Number 1. North American X-15. The North American X-15 is a hypersonic rocket-powered aircraft that holds the record of being the fastest plane of the world to this date. It was operated by the United States Air Force and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration as part of the X-Plane series of experimental aircraft. The X-15 set speed and altitude world records in the 1960s when it reached the edge of outer space and returned with valuable data that's used in aircraft and spacecraft design to this day. On 3rd of October 1967, pilot William J. Knight flew X-15 at the highest speed ever recorded of 7,274 kilometers an hour, or Mach 6.70. The X-15 has a length of 50 feet and 9 inches, a height of 13 feet and 3 inches, and a gross weight of 15,422 kilograms. The world's 5 fastest planes till today were built between the 1940s and 60s, majorly due to the wars that took place during this time period. Since then, the aviation industry has bloomed to what it is today and lays the foundation for the future of this industry. Leave us your thoughts and views in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and share this video, as well as subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more videos like this going forward. Bye for now, guys!